I think it's absolutely stupid that Joel Embiid is on Team USA. I mean, I know he's a US citizen now. I mean, I've been told it a million times. But the bottom line is he's from Cameroon and has French citizenship, yet he chose USA to do it. Plus, he made some excuse that he wanted to play for his son because his son was born here, but I think that's kind of BS. I mean, essentially, Embiid did the closest thing to literally going on Amazon, adding a US gold medal to the cart, and then paying for it. Basically the equivalent of what Kevin Durant did when he joined the Warriors back in 2016. Bought the championship. The truth of the matter is it wouldn't even change his legacy anyways. Gold medals, in my opinion, don't really move the needle. I mean, nobody looks back at Charles Barkley, Stockton Malone, Carmelo Anthony, and says, oh, well, they were a gold medalist. They talk about how they never won a championship. And that is the same case for Joel Embiid. Because Team USA every single Olympics is the clear favorite. Like when I was a kid, I'd, play NBA Live with my dad. And I'd be the Eastern All-Stars or some stacked team, and I'd make him be like the Atlanta Hawks. It would be like if I lost. He's got like Al Harrington, and I've got Prime McGrady, Vince Carter, and Jason Kidd. People will still talk about how Joel Embiid is not a champion, and that he has never gotten out of the second round. That Joel Embiid is somebody that when the stakes are the highest, crumbles literally every single time. All the way back to 2018, when the Sixers lost to the Boston Celtics backups. Every single year. He either chokes or he's hurt or some hybrid like this season against the Knicks. That is his legacy right now. And I'd almost respect more if Embiid was on Team France or Cameroon. Just like what Giannis is doing and Luka is doing. Because I know everybody says, the game is more international. And that is undoubtedly true. I mean, when you look at, the top 3 players in the NBA, many feel it's Jokic, Giannis, Luka. It is a more global game. But it's not like it's Team USA versus the world. It's Team USA versus Persia. Or Team USA will probably win 110-32. What does that do? Is there even really joy in that? And the funny thing is that watching Joel Embiid versus Canada last week, dude was looking like Sonic's Patrick Ewing. What, he foul out in 20 minutes? How do you foul out in a Team USA exhibition game? That's like setting a pick in an NBA All-Star game. It's kind of pathetic. And really, Anthony Davis should probably be starting anyways. That as much was clear to me. Embiid didn't look good, and I'm not even sure if he's all that healthy. To me, he should probably be resting this summer since he was just recovering from a pretty serious injury that costed his team a much deeper playoff run. Because I think 2025 will be the 76ers' best chance ever to win a championship with Embiid. It's open, and yeah, the Celtics are the clear favorites right now, but that only means so much. I think Philly is definitely the number 2 in the East. I mean, they have Embiid, and you got to assume he'll be, at least 80 or 90% of himself. Tyrese Maxey's a baller, and they just got Paul George. Plus, Celtics killer Caleb Martin, Kelly Oubre, and their coach isn't a choking bozo like Doc Rivers. They actually have a guy now with Nick Nurse. To me, if I were Embiid, I'd be focusing on that. Getting rest, getting rehab. Because it's like he's a car with 100,000 miles. Eventually, you're going to be pulled over on, 95 North, having to call AAA. How many more good years does Joel Embiid have? I'd say 2 or 3. At least playing at an all-star level. It would certainly be hilarious if Team USA lost in the quarterfinals or got a bronze medal like the 04 team did, and Embiid was never able to escape those second round merchant allegations. But that's just unrealistic because USA is stacked and they will run through literally every team, including Canada and France and Spain. I mean, what is Spain still running, the Gasol brothers? I don't know. You got to get real. So Embiid will be standing at the podium with gold in a month's time. And guess who will care? Nobody. And as much as Embiid wants it, his career will be judged on winning championships in the NBA, not the Olympics. So I just think it's kind of dumb he's on the team. Obviously, the more talent, the better, If he wants to play with USA, much like the Warriors, I mean, what are you going to say, no? Still rather have him out there than Bam Adebayo, but just seems kind of dumb. Front running a championship, not being the bus driver to begin with. Probably the fourth best player on the team. Just kind of a weak move. Because we all know he's going to win just like we all knew the Warriors would win. And nobody looks back and really respects Durant's championships. That's the whole reason he left town and went to the Brooklyn Nets. To try to earn a real one. And eventually Embiid's going to have to win a real one. An NBA championship.